My name is Jordan David. If you haven't heard of me before, I'm based out of Vaughan, Ontario here. Jamie, thanks for the introduction. My topic today is going to be leading without a title. Guys, just a little bit about myself. I've been with this amazing company for about 5 years now. And one of the biggest reasons I wanted to get into this industry, and especially with this company, is because I wanted to make sure that what happened to my parents doesn't happen to anybody else ever again. I also wanted a financial education for myself, and I wanted to run a business. So those are the biggest reasons why I got involved. And again, the topic today is going to be leading without a title. Okay, so I was reading this book by Robin Sharma, and it says, regardless of what you do in an organization, you have the opportunity and you have the responsibility to show leadership. I want to tell you guys something. The day you signed that AOA and you paid the fee to become a part of this company, guess what? You became a leader. And you became a leader starting with yourself first. All right? So I want you guys to remember this. Regardless of what you do in an organization, you have the opportunity and you have the responsibility to show leadership. The first thing you have to know, and you have to get extremely, extremely intimate and passionate with, is why you do what you do. If you can figure that out, you're going to have a lot of success. Once you figure that out, there's a couple things that you need to do. You need to dedicate yourself to knowing more about your work than anyone else has ever done your work in the history of the world. You need to know your products. You need to know your scripts. You need to know everything about the business better than all of your competitors and maybe even some of your teammates, okay? Because you are leading yourself, and one day you're going to be leading a team. It's extremely important to know exactly what it is that you're doing. Work like Picasso painted. The small intricacies, the small things you do make very, very, very big changes in your life and in business. Disrupt the way you worked yesterday. What does that mean? That means get better every single day. I mean, Daniel just talked about it, and I'm sure a lot of other speakers are going to talk about it. You're going to see a lot of things that are very similar to all the leaders here. So make sure you're getting better every single day. There's a particular motto that I've always used from the days of my coaching the kids and now coaching adults, is you either win or you learn. You never lose. And if you can live by that motto in life and in business, you're going to get better every single day, and you're going to disrupt the way you worked yesterday. Be all about relationships. We already talked about that. This business, we have insurance and we have investments and we have the tools, but without relationships, you're going to have a very hard time to be successful in this industry. That brings me to my next point, is this business is not about one night stands. Yes, I said it, and I don't mean a sexual connotation by that, but it does mean that you can't just meet someone one time, write business, and never talk to them again. You have to develop a relationship. You have to develop partnerships. You have to develop a very strong relationship with your inner self first. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. When you become comfortable in your own skin, you can start building a team and you can start leading people. But again, it's got to start with yourself. So what's your responsibility here at Experior as a leader? And I just want to mention something again. You do not need a title. For those of you that are financial advisors with us, for those of you that are senior financial advisors with us, you do not need a title to lead. Frank talked about it earlier, a couple hours ago. Get to the office early, help set up, right? Post messages before there's certain events. You do not need a title. It's not just about us sales managers or executive directors pumping everything out. No, it's on everybody. You are all business owners, and that means becoming a leader with yourself. So the job of a leader is to grow more leaders, starting with yourself. Again, I just talked about that. All right. Once you can become a good leader yourself and a good follower, you can start leading a great team. Provoke people to do the difficult work that enables them to grow. Growth is on the other side of comfort. We talk about it again. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Daniel just talked about it. Take ownership. All of you own your blocks of business here, okay? So it's time to take some ownership on yourself and what it is that you do. So take ownership and show some damn pride in what you do and what you're out to accomplish. Your determination will inspire others. If you're walking around and you're lazy and you're showing up late and leaving early and you're not on the scoreboard, you're not going to inspire anyone. Your team needs to see that they are being led by someone who is fighting to always be number one, who is fighting to be better every single day. They aspire to be their leader. And so you got to make sure that you are putting yourself up here and you're becoming better every day. Now, what are you working towards? Well, you got to radiate positivity. Whatever happens in your life, we all go through some crap. Life happens, right? But you got to come to the office, you got to go to meetings, you got to get on phone calls with your teams, and you cannot be a victim. You have two choices in this business and in your life. You can be a victim or you can show leadership. You got to put your leadership cap on when you come to Experior and forget everything else that's happened. One of the things I loved about coaching when I was coaching my kids, not my kids personally, but my little toddlers on the teams, is it doesn't matter what happened to me during the day. I could have the shittiest day in the world. I came because they looked up to me. Some of them actually needed me aside from soccer. They needed me to be there as their leader. So don't play the victim, okay? Show leadership. Victims complain and make excuses, and leaders drive results. Guys, I'm telling you, stop making excuses. You can look at life as, oh my God, this is happening to me, or you can look at life as this is happening for me. And again, it goes back to the motto of you either win or you learn, you never lose. Don't look at things that happen in your life as losing circumstances. Think to yourself, how can I get better from this? What is the lesson here? What is it teaching me? Daily reflection. I can't tell you how important this one is. Debrief with yourself. What did I do today that I can improve upon tomorrow? Even if you close the deal, the job of a coach is not to tell you, hey, great job, pal, you did it. You did a great job, right? It's about telling you how to get better, even though you won the game, even though you scored the goal, even though you closed the deal, even though you recruited someone. Handshake, pat on the shoulder, let's get better. Let's get 2 people, let's get 3 people tomorrow. And no matter how busy you are, guys, there is always time to learn. There's always time to get better. You know, I'm reading an amazing book right now by a fantastic female entrepreneur that was a lawyer. She had her own PR consultancy. She helped her husband with his medical practice. She took the kids to sports. She did this, she did that. And she still found time for her side hustle that now earns her a multiple 6-figure income all over the world. There is always time. Never make excuses. Set yourself a goal, make a plan, get to work, stick to it, be consistent, and you'll reach your goals and you'll be happy. Sorry. Sorry. Are you letting your past infect yourself? I'm so sorry, Jamie. Who inspires you as a leader? And would you follow yourself? That's what I want to leave you guys with today. Would you follow yourself? All right. That's the question you got to ask yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Would you follow you? And if you would follow yourself, there's other people that are going to follow you as well. Again, thank you so much. And I apologize for the mishap here, but I love and appreciate you all. And Jamie, thanks for putting up with me over the years, even though it was a pain in the ass. I love you, man.
Hey, buddy, you made up for it and some, so it's all good.